this should be the last demo for the day, folks. Let's just work on this one. This will be a challenging one. I don't know how it's going to look, but it's a real statusy rich person's thing. Okay, let's see what this statusy thing is. It is, again, the GQ magazine. Okay, and we're interested in cars, and this is a Maserati, and the Maserati is a rich person's fuck toy. Yes, I've got to do a fucking rich person's thing. Fuck, I hate rich. I hate the way rich people are so status driven. They want to be recognised for what they have materially, and they don't seem to want to hold any expense on that whenever they can. Maserati. And that's come up looking quite interesting, but it's not what we're after. It's a bit too big, I do think. It looks funny. Looks almost like a face, actually. Maserati. Tricky to do it like this. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. Not quite what we're after, folks. Didn't want the yellow to show if we could avoid it. Maserati is indeed a status car. Actually, I think we might go over the page with this, and we might do the full picture of the Maserati, perhaps. Maybe that'll be the way to go. Don't understand why people are so fucking interested in this shit. I know cars are really nice to have, they're nice things to have, but fuck me dead. People are just too obsessed with the statusness about it all. And people who have got nothing are treated like piss ants, even if they're talented and they don't make any money. Not fair. It's not fucking fair the way the world has been skewed for the rich, and the poor get shafted for being what they don't want to be. Poor. Not fair, folks. Not fucking fair. Not acceptable. These rich people have control over the world with their fucking money. These bitches in power who love money and who make money and make big businesses and shit. These big businessmen, these powerful men, usually men in big business, who control the world with their fucking shit. All these billionaires like Tim Cook and who else? Whatever. Tim Cook is indeed someone I don't have any admiration or respect for. And this has come up looking a treat. I think we're going to utilise this as our master copy. But these big men, usually men in business suits, control just about everything. And they're not happy with, they keep wanting more. And I'm pretty sure the CEO behind Maserati doesn't even care about cars per se. He just cares about the money they make, and he knows that people want Maserati, and it's like even cars like Porsche. They don't even look like Porsches anymore. They don't even have the same Porschiness anymore, because the rich people who control the companies are not fucking car enthusiasts. So the car enthusiasts have been pushed aside for these fucktards who don't care, who don't even care about the automotive industry, who don't fucking give a fucking rat's fats just about the money they can make. And people get so starstruck by these corporates. Even the photocopier industry is full of shit. It's mainly full of shit. This crap. This photocopier we're nearly in its 55th year now with this photocopier. And this photocopier is probably going to be off service agreement in April. So 5 years, the spare parts typically get guaranteed by the manufacturer to the companies that sell them, like, and basically, oh fuck me dead, what have I done? But basically, the spare parts can only be guaranteed for 5 years, and then the machines become unserviceable and they become junk, e-waste, and then the poor person needs to fork out more money for another fucking piece of equipment for another 5 years. It's just not fucking right. The way the world is run for the rich, not for the fucking poor. Or even the average are getting shafted, but the poor get shafted the most. And they might have some great ideas, but their ideas fall on deaf ears because they don't have the power or the money to make them happen. And I'm one of those people who's not recognised as a talented artist. I'm not an artist in the eyes of big business. I'm not an artist in the big company, whatever, folks. I'm sick of this rich people, poor people shit. You know, honestly, I trying to get on the 6 o'clock news to make myself recognised as an artist, not a person who's living with disability, just another face in a disabled crowd. I'm trying to get myself out there so I can get off Centrelink and make enough money to survive happily and make a lot of money to give, much of which to give to others, as well as helping me feel comfortable. And I deserve a bit of luxury. I haven't had much luxury in my life. I've been treated like shit at school, and then basically because of my disabilities, and I can't work in a normal job, so I have to earn Centrelink and disability, what do they call it? An AD, an Australian Disability Enterprise. And really, that's really pits, and you can't do much. I can't do this photocopier art much longer. And this photocopier is going to be off service agreement, as I said, perhaps around April, and I'm still paying the bank loan on this photocopier for another year. So I can't afford a new photocopier, folks. So I've got to get up on the 6 o'clock news before April. Otherwise I'm screwed, and these rich people will laugh all the way to the bank and spit on my fucking grave. And that's enough. I think we can now call this demo quits.